I want to talk to you about PayPro Global, and this is a review of the tool. And I want to look at the pros and cons, the features, the pricing, everything when you actually think about PayPro Global. So here is the outline I want you to think about. When you actually focus on PayPro Global, what should you be thinking about? Well, first of all, PayPro Global is way more than a platform. Think of it as a suite of e-commerce solutions that cater specifically to software developers and vendors, helping them really simplify the distribution and reselling of their digital products, software, SaaS, and other goods to end users all over the world. So PayPro Global is actually pretty niche down in terms of their target audience, and so you got to really be a software developer to actually find PayPro Global's modules really interesting for your operations. Okay. So with PayPro Global, software developers and vendors actually they are really empowered because they're able to sell and market their products online, accept payments through multiple online channels, increase cart value, and actually make sure that they are actually optimizing customer conversion rate real fast. So that's kind of cool. I mean, PayPro Global is really fantastic in the sense that you are able to build e-commerce workflows real fast. You're able to build e-commerce workflows and processes real fast, and those processes can address your customers' main business requirements. So from product management to marketing to campaigns to order management to advanced sales tactics, business reporting, and many other modules that I'll be talking about later on. Okay. So, long story short, PayPro Global actually offers a number of localization and customization options to ensure that your business is actually uninterrupted. Okay, and this actually happens at a global level. Okay, so things like store management are really taken care of. Orders and customer management, they are taken care of. You have in-depth reporting tools. You have a multilingual e-commerce interface, so that's kind of cool. Doesn't matter if you are in the States or you're in Europe or you're in Africa or you're in Latin America, you're taken care of. You also have an easy payment management process. Let's talk about the value added here. So when we think about PayPro Global, what kind of value added, what kind of benefits can PayPro Global actually bring to your business? Well, PayPro Global e-commerce products are actually created to help increase your revenue. So that's really the biggest advantage here. And you're also able to meet all your business goals and ultimately grow your enterprise. Okay. And the cool thing is that with PayPro Global, you're actually able to scale real fast. Let me explain what I mean by that. So basically, here's the tool that allows you to enjoy tons of localization services that are branded as one of the best in the industry, ensuring that you are able to maximize your reach to your target customers anywhere in the world through a comprehensive, total personalized experience. So if you want to have a bespoke experience vis-a-vis your clients, vis-a-vis your prospects, vis-a-vis your leads, you will love a PayPro Global. And the good thing is with PayPro Global, you can actually accept and process payments from your customers, whatever they may be. And the software offers more than 70 payment options and supports over 110 currencies. Can you imagine that? 110 currencies. So in terms of payment options, we're speaking about the Stripe and PayPal, from the ones that are really known to the local ones as well. And so in terms of currency support, that's kind of cool because the feature actually benefits your target and existing customers because it makes it very convenient for them to pay through the channels and gateways they prefer in their own local currency. So from a customization point of view, you will love what PayPro Global is offering you. And PayPro Global's smart geo reporting tool enables you actually to gather and create the whole picture of your business's current status in different countries and regions so that you can plan and implement effective strategies and campaigns. So what happens here is that you're able to actually look at geography, look at demographics, and look at chronology and analyze things through PayPro Global from a holistic point of view, from a centralized point of view. And also PayPro Global's intelligent payment cascading system streamlines all your payment processes, including complicated transactional processes and procedures, giving you, in the end, the freedom you need to focus on further generating and growing revenue streams, right? It's all about the ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. It's all about the revenue, right? So the thing is that PayPro Global has a proprietary fraud detection and prevention systems. So you're able to actually make sure that you can scale real fast through the platform. So let's talk about problem solving here. What problems will PayPro Global solve for you or for other players in the industry? Well, you have high rates of unfinished orders. You have high churn rates. You have incomplete or irrelevant reports. And so I want to first focus on the high rates. So high rate of unfinished orders. So on the average, and this is what we have seen in our investigation, and also other experts have actually they have said the same thing. About 10 to 15% of credit card transactions around the world are actually declined because payment processing systems have become inefficient. And so PayPro Global's payment processing system is actually was built to fully maximize the conversion rate via its proprietary cascading routing system, which really helps your business and others recover as much as 40 to 52% revenue from previously unfinished or abandoned orders. That's kind of huge from a scalability point of view. That's really huge. So that's the first problem. You also have a high churn rate. So churn rates are an industry-specific challenge affecting many merchants and sellers of all types and sizes all over the world, right? And so if you want to grow your business, retention is key. Retention becomes the critical ingredient of a successful and solid e-commerce business, which is why PayPro Global's proprietary lead management system, loyalty tools, and subscription renewal modules spell a huge difference for all their vendors. So that's kind of cool from a scalability point of view. You will love that. So the third problem that PayPro Global actually solve is actually when you have an incomplete or irrelevant report. So see, the thing is when you have an e-commerce platform, granularity of reporting is key, right? You do not want to have reports or analytics that are confusing, that are convoluted, and that do not actually they're not relevant for your business. Because benchmarking, from a benchmarking point of view, having the proper analytics can help you grow fast. So business data is actually vital for rapid and immediate tactical responses and efficient business strategies. And again, business strategies there are important because in a global marketplace, in a global landscape that's changing all the time, you got to be really nimble. You got to be efficient. I mean, if you think about it, the strategy you had prior to COVID and the strategy you had after COVID should not be the same, unless you have a pretty static niche, right? You have to change, and even during COVID, you had to adapt too. So the need for having nimble strategies is really key here. And so PayPro invests substantial resources to gather, store, organize, and make available all data related to a vendor's e-commerce operations. So in terms of granularity, you will be well placed, okay? And the software, for instance, provides access to over 30 predefined reports, focusing on several key performance indicators, along with the freedom to create personalized reports and define access levels for each member of the vendor's team. So you have the ability to get things done a lot faster. So that's what we love a lot. From a scalability point of view, we love that. And one thing we have seen, one thing we love with PayPro Global is that they have an algorithm called customer satisfaction algorithm. And what this algorithm does is that it really gathers the customer reviews, comments, and PayPro Global reviews across a wide array of social media sites. So in terms of, let's say, social proof, you are really well served here. And so after collecting that data, the data is then presented in an easy to understand format, showing how many people had a positive and negative experience with PayPro Global. And with that information available, you can actually make an informed decision that will help you actually increase your retention rates. I want to talk to you about modules here. When you think about PayPro Global, what kind of modules can you contemplate? So you have a store management, so that's kind of cool. You have orders and customers management. So from a granularity point of view, we love that a lot. You have pricing and billing, so that's kind of cool. Also, in terms of increasing your revenue, actually optimizing your revenue down the road. You also have digital and physical fulfillment. So digital and physical fulfillment are really critical, especially if you are actually contemplating an omni-channel strategy versus like a multi-channel strategy. You have APIs and notifications, so those APIs will enable you to have your, let's say, your current tech stack speak directly to PayPro Global. You have pricing configuration. That's another module that we love a lot within PayPro Global, so that's kind of cool. You have selling and onboarding. You have subscription management. That's really powerful, that we love that a lot. You have payments management. That's another important element to think about. You also have global billing currencies. So in other words, you're able to actually bill in multiple currencies. So from a scalability point of view, this is another plus. So we love that a lot. You have customized checkout pages, so you're able to actually access multiple functionalities from a checkout perspective. So that's kind of cool. You have integrated multiple payment processors. You have one-time and recurring payments automation. So automation is really big here because the last thing you want is that as your store is growing, from a scalability point of view, you do not want to do things manually. So PayPro gives you the possibility to actually automate at least partially some of the things in the back end. So you can actually move faster. You can actually be more nimble. Okay. You have marketing and sales tools, so that's kind of cool. You have reporting and analytics, so we love that a lot. You have product distribution. You have developer tools, and you also have a vendor and customer-oriented services. So PayPro will assist you from that point of view. So that's kind of cool, especially when it comes to actually focusing on your demographics, on the demographics of your target audience, the psychographics of your target audience, or even the geography of your target audience. Okay, so you're able to actually get things done a lot faster and be there with your customers real fast. So what are the extras here? When you think about PayPro Global, what kind of extras should you think about? I want to first talk to you about the technical details. So what are the devices supported? So you have Windows. So within PayPro Global, you have all editions of Windows are supported up until the year 2000. So that's kind of cool in terms of flexibility. You have Linux. Linux devices are supported. You have Android. You have iPhone, iPad. You have Mac, and you have a web-based. You also have a web-based platform. And PayPro is actually cloud hosted, so you're able to access PayPro from anywhere in the world. Even if you're not in the office, you are able to actually access PayPro. And in terms of pricing model, I mean, pricing is a little convoluted because PayPro wants you to contact them. They do not actually publish their price on the site. But long story short, you can have a quote based or a one-time payment. It really will depend on the kind of conversation you have with sales at PayPro Global. They will see what works for your specific operations, and they will give you a quote based on that. And so this PayPro Global caters to all kinds of customers: small businesses, large enterprises, medium businesses, freelancers, solopreneurs. You have micro businesses, all of them. They cover the whole 9 yards. Okay, but PayPro Global is not cheap, so it's one of those things where even if they cover freelancers, you got to have a certain budget to actually afford a PayPro Global. So it's something to really think about. What about support? What about customer support? they offer PayPro Global actually can help you out via email. So they have email support. They have a phone support. Now they have phone support during normal working hours, 8 to 8 Eastern, so 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. They have live support also. Live support through through chat. Like you can have a conversation, and you also have training. So they offer from time to time training to make sure that they're bringing their customers' acumen up to a certain level, and they also have a ticket. So there are some customer tickets. So big question is our final verdict: is a PayPro Global worth it for you? Well, the question is, we think so. We think PayPro Global is really worth it, especially if you are the target audience that they are going after, right? So, are you a software developer? Are you a SaaS developer? You gotta be in a certain niche to actually profit from PayPro Global's features and modules and capabilities. But one thing for sure, this tool is really worth it. The tool is really worth it. The tool is constantly been improved upon, so we love that. And it is legit. They've been in business for many years now, so you can actually go ahead and test them out. And what we love also is that PayPro Global actually gives you the possibility to have a demo. So if you are lucky, they might give you a free trial, but they stopped doing free trial after COVID. But if you are lucky, they might give you a free demo. And basically, please take advantage of the free demo. Familiarize yourself with the platform. Use it for a while, and if you're comfortable with the features and modules that the demo actually has for you, then if the pricing, if the PayPro Global price actually fits your budget, then go ahead with it. Okay, we strongly recommend PayPro Global if you are in the right niche for them. And if you're looking for let's say modules such as a store management, orders, and customer management. If you're looking for in-depth reporting tools, PayPro Global can really help you out because they have a constellation of tools and capabilities, and we love the granularity. The granularity is really, really big. It's really big. And if you are looking for a multilingual e-commerce interface, also you will love PayPro Global. Also, finally, if you're looking for easy payment management, in other words, you want to actually cater to a global audience, a global customer base, and you want to really cater to multiple currencies, multiple payment gateways, and you want to actually have the possibility to make things happen real fast, PayPro Global actually could be the solution that you need this year. So the bottom line here is that in today's conversation, I spoke to you about PayPro Global. I gave you the outline, the value added, the modules, the extras, and our final verdict. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.